Hi, this is Andy with wristadvisor.com, and today we have another very special review for you guys. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Nomos Club Campus collection, and the specific watch that we're going to be looking at today is the Nomos 49. Now, you won't see this on Nomos' website because this is a limited edition for Brinker's Jewelers. They commissioned, I believe, either 49 or 50 of these to be able to celebrate their 49th year in business. So I want to say thank you to Brinkers for letting us get hands-on with this watch to be able to do the Club Campus collection review. So I know from a lot of users' questions that we've gotten and just seeing queries on the internet, a lot of people ask, is Nomos a good brand? Or does Nomos produce good watches? And, the reason why I bring that up first is not only because I know it's something that a lot of you want to know, but I want to be able to answer that. So I've been fortunate enough to have this for, I think, 3 or 4 days now. And I got to spend some time with it. But also, I was able to research this more in depth than on some previous articles that I know that we've written on this topic. So to squash the debate right now, Nomos makes great watches. They do everything that you would want a watchmaker to do. First of all, they create their own movements. They started with the alpha movement, and they've only increased the accuracy, the finishing, and everything that you would want a watchmaker to do in a movement. And I know personally, to me, that's a big deal. I mean, watch companies that outsource the movement, even though the movement's not the whole thing, but the point of the watch is to tell time. And Nomos does that very well at a price point that I couldn't believe. So the Club Campus collection starts out at $1,500 and works its way all the way up to $4,000 if you get a metal bracelet at the 41 millimeter. But I would say most of them right around that 3,500 mark, especially the newer ones with the upgraded movements. If you take a look at just the finishing, I know this one's unique to the Nomos 49. This is a sandblasted finish. Most of them have a polished stainless steel look to them. They just feel really well. They're accurate and they wear nice. So I'm going to put this one on for you guys. Give me a second while I get the strap on. The first time I put this on, the first thing I thought was just how lightweight it is. You almost don't even feel it when you wear it. And it looks really nice on the wrist, has great wrist presence. I know this one's green, so it's going to pop a little bit more. But the Club Campus collection does a really good job with color combinations. It's just a really fun collection overall to be able to wear, look at, just diversify the collection that you have. They're just really fun. I wouldn't recommend it in a business setting or more formal, but these are sports watches. They're not meant to be able to do that. The people that buy Nomos, I think it's 2 categories. It is the watch enthusiasts that appreciate what Nomos is doing as a brand and as a manufacturer. And I think that there's also a lot of guys that are just getting into watches. I think the price point, but 2, these watches check the box for a lot of, like I said, what a lot of people want in a watchmaker. They want an accurate, good-looking watch that has an in-house movement. Well, you can get that on the Nomos Club Campus collection for $1,500. It'd be very hard to be able to find a watch of this caliber walking into any other jewelry store, getting that at this price point. So, kudos to Nomos for somehow finding a way to be able to do that. So let's talk about the specs on some of these watches. These range all the way down from 36 millimeter up to 41 millimeter. They all come in stainless steel. The water resistance on these is 100 meter, and the power reserve on the movements is between 40 and 43. Now, this one is a manual wound movement. And for those of you that have never actually seen what happens when you wind one, you can always feel the click, but a lot of times you can't see it. Right here, that bar that's moving is the mechanism that makes that noise. So I thought that was really cool when I got hands-on with this watch. So I wanted to be able to share that with you guys. Availability on the Nomos Club Campus collection. It's readily available. You can go into a lot of authorized dealers and either find a color combination that you like. If not, I'm sure that you can order those and you can get them in as well. I know this one is severely limited. Like I said before, I know that they didn't do a large production of these. They wanted to make it small to commemorate the 49th anniversary, and they did a Nomos 48 last year. I know we've got an article on our website at wristadvisor.com if you guys are interested in that. They did a really good job with a gray dial and blue numeral. So if you're interested in that, go look at it. I know they've all sold. I think most of these have already been sold before the launch date. It's officially going to launch on October 29th. But outside of that, my overall view, my overall impression is Nomos is just creating fantastic watches at a really great price point that bring a lot of value to people that are either just getting into watches or people that have been into watches for years and just appreciate everything that Nomos does as a brand. So I just want to thank you guys for joining us on this video. If you can, like the video if you like the style of this, and then if you've seen a couple of our videos and you like our reviews, you like how we're doing things, subscribe to the channel. Both of those things really help us get hands-on with more really cool watches like this. So one more time, I want to thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you on the next video.